Hey everybody, we're back with more Let's Play Baten Kaitos Origins. This time we are ready to break through and get to Baelheit.
We're gonna break the glass wall.
You're taking him down for once, finally.
Sticking it to the man. Like the actual man, just, you know.
He just like strolled away last time, like he was just like, peace out.
Oh,
Bell bottoms out.
You're not collecting in the window.
Oh. Probably help if I let you control Sagi.
Yeah, it's a bit hard to, you know, smash through the glass if I can't move Saki over to the glass.
Should we take a closer look? Yeah.
Are we gonna take too close of a look?
How close of a look are we hoping for?
So this is where, like, if you don't do those other 4 blocks and get all the guards out, it's like, oh, there's too many guards there, we can't take them all.
Are these lines voiced because I'm not hearing them?
They are not.
Okay.
Can you hear the music?
Yes.
You can hear the music, you're good, yeah.
Right here, right now.
Now. Right here, right now, right here, right now. Hold it.
Alright, there is no turning back.
The point of no return.
Yep.
Intruders. Literally. Okay, this doesn't look like a boss to me.
This is the true villain. It's these 3 soldiers.
These guys in their leopard pants.
That would be a very disappointing final boss. Just press A over and over again. Oh no, it's gonna ruin the relay. Maybe the other characters will still move, but... I actually have to wait for her to like use her full turn before. Nope. Okay. Gila moved. Oh, did it move Saki later in the turn order because he got like stunned? Because I did his input first. Well, that was productive. Oh, now I draw 2. Alright, should be dead here shortly.
May my blade be sharp.
Murder this man.
Yeah. Ascension. Transition.
I honestly wonder if you can skip this guy. There might be a way to do it.
I didn't try moving. Just sort of assumed that like this was scripted. Alright. That looks interesting. Or
I think that's part of that's
Nope.
the last bit of the celestial tree recipe.
Where Baelheit was standing. He's just dropping his documents all over the place.
so careless. Fire, ice, lightning, holy, dark, rainbow.
Steel bell branch, celestial flower. You can just
Let's not do that.
Let's think back.
no.
Nah.
Let's...
Ain't nobody got time for that. Alright, do a save here. Why not?
Yeah, we don't need to. But,
Well,
I mean, we just
Okay.
loaded a save.
true, but you know, if something bad were to happen, we'd have to redo that one whole fight. If pushed, it would likely open with ease.
He didn't even lock it?
Baelheit is,
You're
like,
making it
breaking-
sound so tantalizing.
Baelheit is breaking, like, every security protocol in the book. He's just leaving his documents everywhere. He's not locking doors properly to restricted areas.
Yep.
I just don't care at this point.
I mean, it doesn't seem like it's like a prideful thing. Like, you know, there's no way that they can get to me here. Oh, and we're just here. Ooh, I can talk to them.
So that's Baelheit. Yes.
The exact opposite aura is yours. You just gestured to all of me.
Let's see what
Tha-
has to say
Thanks for the sort of compliment.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Look, this isn't gonna be a problem, is it?
You're here.
Baelheit! Turn Terzet around right now! Leaders of the other nations are prepared to stand with us. Your plan has failed.
Sagi's right, Father. If you stop now, the other leaders said they're willing to write the incident off as an internal dispute. Please, this has to end.
Failed? I think not. Everything's gone exactly as I hoped. Once I've destroyed
according to
you,
Pikachu.
Sagi, the last of the Maladeators, I won't need to plan anymore. This war I've been fighting can finally come to a close. Milliard, I have you to thank for everything. You've done well bringing Sagi here to me.
No! No, no, no! Father, you are so wrong!
This
I'm
is where
not
we get into
someone
some of
you
the
can just
really
tell
good
what to do anymore.
voice acting.
Yeah, I was pleasantly surprised that the intonation actually matched the text.
I came here because I wanted to. Not
This is
because
where
you said I
Larxene
should.
shows up. Let's give
What
her
you're
best
doing
voice
is
acting.
wrong, Father.
That's the same voice actress.
Don't you see?
Okay, I can
came
kinda
here
hear it
because I
now.
have to stop you.
I see. I was wondering why you hadn't reported in. And now I know. You've been poisoned by the venoms of your own heart.
Listen to me, Father. The power people have in their hearts, it's not evil.
Kingdom Hearts is light?
I know, because of my travels with Sagi. All
I'm
the people I've met, all the
My
Honestly
friends are
debating
my
having a
power.
heart counter as we go through this ending sequence.
Honestly, my friends are my power and I'm theirs is more applicable here, but...
everyone came as a shock
You think
to me,
they'll mention
because
Heart
I'd
as
never
much
been
as
anywhere
Kingdom
but the
Hearts?
mansion.
I
I learned
think
more with
that's a
Sagi
question that's at
than the
least
School
worth
of
asking.
Magic could ever teach.
I wouldn't be surprised if Kingdom Hearts still has more, but
It's
gotta be in the ballpark.
In defending his homeland.
If we're thinking like the ending
Noble
part
compassion
of
for
also, hold on. She just mentioned Lord Rodolfo's courage and Queen Corellia's compassion for the world.
So some of these are like, you know, those like kind of iffy sources that you put in your research paper just to pad out the sources.
Gina's
Like-
unfaltering love for her children.
Okay,
Okay,
that
that's
one's
a strong
true.
one.
That's accurate.
that's a
They
true
all
statement
believed
there, but
in their hearts. And now
Rodolfo, Corellia,
believe too.
Corellia is
These
like,
feelings in my
yeah,
heart.
I don't know if I'm gonna get
the feelings
involved.
I have for Sagi.
Oh,
I won't let you take them. I can't let you.
Uh-oh.
What's
Even
the
like
point
20
of
years later,
Machina
she's still like,
if we have to give up our
no.
hearts for it. Machina. Machina! That's what the world doesn't need!
Millie!
Freaking shot her.
damn.
Millie, hang on! This is Machina.
Did he just
How
inject her
about
with
now,
5G?
Milliard? Do you need Machina now? The power of Machina saved your life, and you dare reject it? 15 years ago, when the Afterling tore your little body apart, what gave you a second chance? Machina, that's what! Am I wrong, Milliard?
This single scene, with its voice acting, makes up for the entirety of Eternal Wings.
Yeah.
Where all the budget went.
Soggy, I'm sorry. I did it again. I lied to you again.
You know, if she cries, does it like rust her
My
machina?
father's telling the truth.
Yeah, she'll like
Depends on like.
short
I guess it
circuit
depends
and
on like
punch
what
Made
her
of machina.
skin is made
I
out
owe
of.
my life to it.
That's true. It's probably water resistant.
But believe me,
I would hope
my
so.
heart is still my own. It's always
Or maybe it's just like
going
her
to be
limbs
my
that are
own.
Don't talk, Millie. You
made
don't have
of
to say
machina.
anything. I told you before.
I just love Gilo
I
just standing
trust
there,
you.
just being like,
Just stay.
bruh.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, now Gilo's
What
done.
father would turn his gun on his own daughter for the sake of ambition? You've gone astray.
Gilo pretty much just
You-
spelling it out for us.
You have officially pissed off Gilo. Your fate is sealed.
I won't fight it.
Soggy, look after Milliard.
I will put this craven in his place.
Impertinent little scarecrow!
Blast it all. My body won't do as it's told.
Stand up, Soggy. Let's finish this business, you and I. I will defeat you and fulfill my destiny.
Did you say destiny?
Did you say destiny?
What? Destiny!
What are you talking about?
You know, the game made by Bungie.
Hoi hoi.
Come,
Ooh,
Diamond.
fancy.
With this battle, we can end it all. Lend me your strength.
You know, he just had a gun. Why did he pull out a sword?
Because this is more epic.
Oh no, I still have the Gilo equipped.
Still have the Gilo cards.
What is that? That's new.
That fully heals one person.
Okay. That's good to have.
So yeah,
I don't
this
have any
is-
other healing right now.
You'll want to do some discarding here, probably.
Yeah, I was about to say. I just realized I can discard. Let's see, the square too. Yeah, okay, it seems like this seems like a good time to use that. Actually, that's. I can't even use that, so I guess I discard this as well.
Just throw out any
Can't
cards that
revive
Soggy
yourself
can't
when you're
use.
dead. Okay, yay, weapon equip.
May my
There we
blade
go, that'll
be
be a good
sharp.
one.
Finally got some momentum.
Attention!
Well, that didn't last too long.
Wow. Baelheit's dead. Yay.
This can't be the actual final boss.
I'll give you credit. You've done a fine job merging Malpercio's strength with your own.
What did you expect? Don't underestimate what we're capable of.
What you're capable of. Such an apt choice of words. I never thought our experiment would yield a success story. A complete specimen.
Also, don't think that it slipped by me that there was a bit of true mirror in there.
You're talking
Oh, of
about
course.
the Maladeator experiments.
That's the whole.
The one Shanath mentioned.
Leitmotifs.
Yep.
That's right, the very same.
It's
Would
your
you like to
battle
hear about
music.
them?
It's your battle
I'd
music.
like
That's
to know.
kind of the fun way of putting it. If you buy into the theory that Diamond is the spirit from Eternal Wings.
It began 15 years ago when Olgan approached me about conducting research on the Afterlings.
15 years ago.
Oop. Awkward text box split.
Alright. Back in time.
I was studying the cross-fusion of Magna essences. That research became the foundation of today's Magna mixtures.
Well, how is it coming along?
Practical
Oh, look, you're
applications
alive
just
again.
beyond our grasp.
It hasn't been like that
Right
for a
now,
long
we're able
time.
to obtain 99.9999%
Baelheit still had the
of
same
target
outfit
output.
back then.
I also like how they shift his voice a little bit to make him sound quote unquote younger, but he's still got the same face and the same stylish hat.
I mean, if you had a hat that stylish, would you change it?
Okay, that's true.
Well, I would say that's a negligible margin of error, wouldn't you? Start putting it to use.
But, Your Magnificence, there's a real possibility that any number of accidents could occur.
I said I don't care. My people are waiting. This technology will place us at the forefront of the world.
But what about...
Not one more word, Baelheit. Just see that the Magna mixture research is concluded. I have a new project for you. Wait until
It's
you
never
see
good
what
when the
we
evil
found
emperor
during
wearing the evil
expedition
emperor
to
hat
Hassan.
gives you a new project.
He literally has like horns on the side of it.
Yeah.
Coming
What
off.
did you find?
What did you
A piece
find?
of Malpercio's
Oh
body.
no.
The legends say.
Does he
pieces
have
the
like one of
god
those,
were
you know,
scattered
ascot
throughout the
things, like those
world.
Cravat?
thing? Cravat,
Yeah.
yeah.
like a cravat.
About finding one.
It's got the Miles Edgeworth
The
going
real
on.
surprise is that the
Except he's,
pieces
you know,
are still living.
he's not gonna come around like Edgeworth does.
What?
What?
Begin researching ways to house those pieces in humans. Even just one
You know what I just
piece
noticed?
contains
See that thing like kind of
immeasurable
glowing
power.
and pulsing in the
I want you to
background
bind it
behind
to
that
a human
screen?
heart and
on
artificially
the like
create
the right
a
side one
spiritor.
with the vertical.
Or the round thing.
The round thing.
Or the round thing with the circles.
That looks like a coronavirus.
It does.
I can't believe Baelheit was responsible for.
Baelheit worked in the Chinese lab they released COVID from.
But is that even possible?
You'll make it possible. There's no limit on funding. I will give you any clearance you need.
No
Get
limits
started
on funding.
immediately.
I'll give you any clearance. Sounds like a great project. Trustworthy one.
To house a god inside a human. I did have my reservations about such an outlandish request. But still, I could not quell my curiosity as a researcher.
something, you know, didn't ask whether they should.
And so the project began. Surprisingly, everything went smoothly. Even the infusion of the Afterling.
Lord Baelheit, we've done it.
My favorite thing
Not
is that
yet. We won't know until the subject
the
wakes.
subject is just laying on their coffee table with
Yeah.
their documents.
What sort of
Again, Baelheit is
retention
just
signs
so
are these?
careless with these documents.
This is the biggest OSHA violation.
The subject's waking up.
Not even like a hospital bed or anything. They're just like, nope, slam on the coffee table.
Listen, do you know who I am?
Are you saying?
This is the Empire's Magnus Research
I'm pretty
Center.
sure that NPC
You
on the left there is the same,
what I'm
like,
telling you?
generic Alphard NPC model as that dude from the Colosseum.
Stop! Don't aggravate the subject!
And
Where
probably 3 other people.
am I? What are you saying? Why did you bring me here?
just had like a bed with like restraints or something, but no.
I feel like that probably would have
Stars
aggravated
almighty!
them in the same way.
Steal off the research center! Now!
Oopsie.
We were able to destroy the test subject, but only after it had obliterated the whole center. When the Emperor learned of the project's failure, he halted it completely. The remaining subjects were quietly released.
And one of them was me.
So that's why you said destiny. You want to make up for your failure. What egocentric twaddle.
I couldn't have put it better myself.
Thanks, Gilo.
Oh, if that were all it were. But my story's not over yet. When
He's
the
doing
afterling
the
ran
villain
amok, the entire
monologue.
research center was destroyed. Including my wife, who resided there. And Milliard, you ended up losing most of your body.
See, that also sounds like your fault. Why'd you have your
Yeah.
family reside in the research facility?
My wife was gone, my daughter on the edge of death.
You're supposed to
And
keep
any
work and home
culpability
separated.
For the incident was on my shoulders. I placed Milliard in a life support unit and fled the Empire.
Maybe it's just a normal thing to bring your kid with you when you have these kinds of jobs. Because, like, when you think about Shanath, bringing Savina everywhere.
I ran from everything. As far as
People
I
in the
could.
Empire, they're rich enough to, like, they could definitely hire, like, a nanny or whatever, but they're like, nope, it's gotta take my kid to work.
My, potentially dangerous work.
Strolling on in here.
Honestly, bad fathers are really a theme in both of these games.
Can we just say in RPGs in general?
Well, yeah.
Forgive me, Milliard. My wife, my studies, my career have all been lost.
All right, I hope you led with the most important thing first.
And now, I no longer have the will to go on living. I wanted to die. I was ready. And then...
And then...
Who's there?
That wasn't me.
Speaking to my heart.
Me.
I love how they
Don't
flick it
die.
back and forth just so that
Who
you
are
know.
you?
Exactly. Like, no one does it like that.
Okay, the only time we do it is when we're actually deliberating between the options, but even then, just not all the time. I found new glorious purpose.
Don't you see the irony? A man waits for death, and instead he's handed the wisdom and power to sway the world's future. But despite all my doubts, my spirit was just as the legend said. She gave me just the knowledge I was looking for. Machina! As soon as I returned to the Empire, I dove into Machina research. I knew I could save the world. What couldn't I do? With Machina, I could even trump the Afterling's power. That's my destiny as a spiritor. I don't do it out of some cheap sense of guilt.
Doubt.
Now do you see? That's why I fight! That's why I have to destroy you!
How can you call that a reason? That doesn't explain why you have to take people's wings of the heart.
Heart wings are remnants from the age of the gods. Relying on them will only lead to another tragedy.
Where's your proof to back up that statement?
1,000 years ago, our ancestors
Okay,
became
ignore Callus.
infatuated with the power of their hearts. And what happened? They started a war, that befouled the world so much that they had to raise the earth into the sky. And afterlings, our hearts will just make more. Am I wrong? Tell me, Soggy!
So?
Just imagine the voice
What?
actors just like screaming into the mic. The facial
What the hell
expressions
is
are
your
probably
point?
going on too.
Maybe the layering is a little bit weird, but it definitely looks like Sagi's sword is in front of Baelheit's.
Oh my god, it is. I mean, there's a slight chance that's an emulator thing,
Self-righteous
but
crap, Baelheit.
I don't
All
know.
of it. You can keep your excuses.
Excuses?
You're making all these wild assumptions based on how you see things. Stop deluding yourself. Take the Afterlings. They wouldn't have run amok if you hadn't messed with them. And you think we'll fall prey to the power of our hearts? How do you know? The past is just the past. We don't know what will happen unless we try.
Don't be a child.
What?
But I am a
People
child.
are just like water. They pool in the pits of the world until they overflow and drown each other out. I say, control the flow. Diamond and I can do it!
How? You're a person just like everybody else.